add WooCommerce order details to Google Docs and Google Sheets automatically. So in this video, I'll show you how you can connect your WooCommerce store with Google Sheets and Google Docs application so that whenever any new order is placed by a customer into your store, the same order details will be added automatically to Google Sheets, and even a new document will be created automatically on every new order, and again the order details will be added in that new document as well. So if you also want to sync these three applications and automate this process, then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is the dashboard of WooCommerce, and on receiving any new order, I want that a new document should be created automatically, and in that new document the order details should be added here in this way, and at the same time I want to update all the order related details in this spreadsheet also. And in order to automate this process, I'll have to integrate WooCommerce Google Docs and this Google Sheets application with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software, and I am an existing user, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now after reaching out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, firstly click on this blue button and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. I have directly pasted the name as add WooCommerce order details to Google Docs and Google Sheets. Okay, now simply click on create, and then you will notice two boxes in front of you. Okay, so these boxes are actually called as trigger and action, and here trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever something happen in first application, then automatically do this in next application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation in this trigger and the action window. Okay, so understand with an example. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application to your customer. Okay, now here according to our use case, whenever any new order is placed in this WooCommerce application, then automatically add the details into the Google Sheets application. Okay, so that is why I am going to select the same application in this action window, and further I want that the new document should be created into the Google Docs document, and the order details should be added here also. Okay, so again I am going to select the same application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. Okay, and now the idea here is I am going to connect all these applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect to WooCommerce with the Pabbly Connect. For that, firstly you will have to select the trigger event, that is new order created. Okay, so yes, I want the same, that whenever any new order is created in my WooCommerce store, this automation should trigger. Okay, so how I can build this connection? Basically with the help of this webhook URL. Okay, so simply copy this webhook URL, and how you can build this connection? Well, again the instructions for the same are already given here. Okay, so simply copy this webhook URL and then go back to your WooCommerce application, and here as per the instruction you'll have to click on the settings, advanced tabs, then webhooks, then click on add webhooks. Okay, so I'm going to do the same. Where is the setting option? I'll have to search for that. Okay, so this is the option of settings, simply click on that, and as per the instruction I will find the advanced tab. Okay, so here we have the advanced tab also. Now I'm expecting a webhook option as per the instruction. Okay, so here we have the webhook option, and finally I'll click on that new webhook option here, add webhook option here, and we'll paste the same webhook URL which we have received via Pabbly Connect in this delivery URL field. Okay, now provide any random name to your workflow. Okay, so how about I provide the name something like connection with Pabbly. I'm providing this particular name. In the status you will have to change it as active. The topic will be the same which you have selected as the trigger event, that is new order created. Okay, so let me search for the same, that is order created, and yes, we do have the same topic, and I think I have provided all the important details. Clicking on the save webhook option, well, what is wrong with this? I'll have to check my internet connection, or let me first refresh it once again. Alright, so I have refreshed it, clicking on the save button once again, and you will notice that my webhook will be updated here successfully, which means that the Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce is connected. Now here you will notice a recapture webhook response button is there and a webhook ID is here. Okay, so simply click on this button, recapture webhook response, and then read the instruction. It is saying that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means creation of a new order in your WooCommerce store. Okay, so yes, I'm going to do the same. Firstly, I will visit my store and will make a dummy order in front of you as a new customer, and as soon as my order will be successful, you will notice that the details of that order will be captured via Pabbly Connect as a webhook response. Okay, so this is my store and I am going to open some random product in front of you. Okay, I'll have to wait for this page to reload. Alright, so the page has been loaded. How about I make a dummy order of this particular t-shirt? Okay, so clicking on this add to cart button, and now I'll click on this proceed to checkout button and will make a dummy order. Okay, so here first name is already provided as test. Okay, so how about I change it to dummy? Okay, dummy user, company name will be same, country will be same, asking for the street address, random street, random nagar. Okay, so basically these are just a random details, the dummy details. Even I have provided the phone number also, and here I will change the email address something like demo@pabblytudes.com. Alright, clicking on this place order, and as soon as the order is successful here, you will notice that the same order details will be received as a response in Pabbly Connect. Okay, fingers crossed and wait for this order successful and wait for the response. Alright, so your order has been received. Now I am waiting for the webhook response, and here you can notice as soon as the order is successful on my WooCommerce store, the response is received. And now let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so here we have the details. Here we have the product price. Okay, here we have the same product name, that is white round neck t-shirt. Okay, let me show you other details also. Okay, so here we have the state, the pin code, the last name, the first name, the country code. We even have other details like the city name, the place, and now I am also looking for the customer details. Okay, so here you can notice we have the customer details also. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Pabbly Connect and in our WooCommerce application and in our WooCommerce store is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time a new order is placed in my WooCommerce store, those order details will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically and instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I am going to add these order details into the Google Sheets. Okay, so firstly I will select the action event, that is add a new row. Okay, and just like we have connected WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting this Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so if you are connecting your Google Sheet with the Pabbly Connect, you'll have to click on this add a new connection, click on this button, and then you will have to provide the access of your Google Sheets account. Okay, I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so I can reuse that existing connection, and then clicking on save, and this is how my WooCommerce application, I'm sorry, this is not WooCommerce, my Google Sheets application will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so if you also want to go with the existing connection, make sure in the first time you provide the new connection, new access, and after that you can also go with the existing connection. Okay, so here you can notice, because we are connected, whatever the spreadsheets are actually available inside my Google Sheets account have started visible here. Okay, so currently I would like to update the order details in this WooCommerce orders spreadsheet. Okay, so let me search for the same, and here we have the same spreadsheet asking for the sheet, so I have have a single sheet only, okay, which has got selected automatically here because we have a single sheet only. And the interesting thing is, you will notice that as soon as I'll select the spreadsheet and this sheet, whatever the columns I have added into my spreadsheet, the same columns will be visible in my Pabbly Connect dashboard as a feed, okay. So here you can count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, okay. So I have 8 columns and these 8 columns are visible as fields. Here you can notice the same fields: date of order, the product name, the product price, currency, customer name, customer email, phone number and address, okay. So if you want to capture more details in this spreadsheet, you can add as many as columns as you want, and this is how those columns will be visible here, okay. And now from where I'm going to provide the details, remember we have just captured the data into our previous step response, okay. And the interesting thing is, I don't need to manually copy these details and paste it here. I am going to map these details, because if I will copy the detail and paste it here manually, what will happen? These details will remain same for every new order, okay. But I want that on every new order these details should be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. So that is why I'm not going to provide them manually. I am actually going to map these values, okay. And mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down, okay. Let me search for the date. Do we have the order date? And yes, we do have the date, that is this, okay. So I have added the date, and in the same way I'm going to map the details one by one in all these fields, okay. Asking for the product name, well, it was something like t-shirt, okay. So let me search for the same. Now you must be thinking again that what is this mapping, why I am mapping this value, okay. So as I have told you, whatever the details I am mapping here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time in next time, okay. So we have the price of the t-shirt as 1000 rupees, okay. So I have added the same. Do we have the currency? All right, yes, we do have the currency. Asking for the name, okay. So I remember I have added the name as dummy, okay. You can give a space and also map the last name here, and in this way what will happen, the full name will be added here, okay. You do not have to separately add these fields, okay. Customer email, let me directly search with the help of @, and in the same way I'm going to map the phone number, which was something like 96 or 98, no, it was 9111, okay. So I have added the 10-digit number. Asking for the address, okay. So how about I add the city first, okay. So we have the shopping city as random city, and now I'll add e-commerce and will search for the city once again, okay. So we have the random city, and let me map the state, okay. So that was Madhya Pradesh as far as I remember, okay. So let me search for Madhya Pradesh or maybe state, okay. And yes, we do have a state as MP. Let me also search for the pin code, and finally I'll map the country code, which was India, okay. Let me again search for the same country, and we do have the code, okay. So I have also added the address, and again it is up to you whether you want to collect these addresses details into a separate columns or in a single column. I have already told you how you can do that. Now again it is your choice, okay. Now finally I'll click on this button and will wait for the response to receive here, and if the response is received, that means the data has been added to my spreadsheet. And here you can notice that yes, the same data has been added, okay. Let me also correct the formatting of this spreadsheet so that you can see the data very clearly, okay. So we do have the date of the order. Let me wrap this text and centralize it, okay. So we have the same date of order, we have the product name, the product price, the same currency, the same customer name, email, phone number and address. Just in case if you want to split this date of order, basically if you want to split the date and time, you can also do the same. You just need to introduce one more action step, that is text formatter, and in this text formatter feature of Pabbly Connect, you will find an option of split text. Okay, so with that split text feature, you can actually split your date and time, and once you will receive the date and time separately, you can map simply the date of order in this field. Okay, and again it is completely optional. I'm just giving you a hint how you can do that. Okay, just in case if you want to understand the working of text formatter, you can visit our channel Pabbly and check for the same tutorial. Okay, so the second step of our automation is also done. Now moving further, I'm going to add the same order details into the Google Docs. Okay, now you have two choices. Either you can create a new document, a blank document, and on every new order and can add the details randomly, or you can create a template first just like I have did. Okay, and then you can create a new document with the help of this template. Okay, so what will be the difference here? If I will create a blank document with the help of template, what will happen? My order details will be added into an organized way. It is as simple as that. And if you will create a blank document directly, it might happen that your details are not organized, the order details are not organized. Okay, so again it is completely up to you how you would like to perform this action. Okay, currently I will take this action event because yes, I want to add the data in an organized way. Okay, and just like we have connected the above two application with the Pabbly Connect, now we will connect Google Docs with the Pabbly Connect, and again I will go with the existing connection, and now you will notice that your Google Docs application will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, and now finally it is asking that with which particular template you would like to create a document. Okay, so I have created a template with the name WooCommerce Order template. So here you can notice whatever the templates are actually available inside my Google Docs have started visible here, and currently I will select this specific template, and now it is asking that whatever the new document will be created, what should be its name. Okay, so firstly I will write something like order details. Well, this is something which I have added manually. So what will happen with every new order, for every new order, this detail will remain same. Okay, so I cannot keep a same name for every document. Okay, so I'll have to provide some unique name also here. Okay, so how about I add the customer email or maybe a customer name. Okay, so again it is up to you, but because with the same name multiple customers can place the order. Okay, so I will prefer to add this email address. Now again it is up to you what document name you would like to provide. Order details for hyphen, and I have added this email address. Okay, now it is asking for the documentation location. It is asking for the documents location. Okay, so you will have to provide the ID of your Google Drive folder. But if you would like to specify the document location from this drop down, basically these are all the folders name which you have created inside your Google Drive, and all these folder name are visible here because we are connected. Let me show you, because we are connected. Well, the folder is something which is not going to change. Okay, I want that all the documents should be created into a specific folder only, into a single folder only. Okay, so what I will do is I will create a new folder in front of you, and I will provide the name of that folder manually, because again I am telling you the folder will not vary on every new order. Okay, so how about I add order data. Okay, order data of customers. I'm providing this particular name to my folder, simply clicking on create and waiting for that folder. Alright, we do have the order data of customers, and now I'll click on this refresh to fetch new items, and you will notice that the same recent folder name will be visible here also. Okay, so here you can notice it is visible at the top. Okay, and now finally I am going to provide the details. Now from where these fields are actually coming from, so remember I have specified that I would like to create a document with the help of template. Okay, and in that template whatever the details I want to keep on changing automatically, I have specifically added those details into the form of variable, and these variables are only visible here as the field name. Okay, and as soon as you provide the detail here and click on that final button, you will notice a new document will be created on your specified location, and these details will be also added automatically, basically the order details. Okay, so let me map the details one by one. Let me search for the date. Okay, so we do have the date as this, asking for the product name, so let me search for the product name. All right, I have mapped it. Okay, and in the same way I am going to map the rest of the fields. Okay, give me a second for that. Alright, so I have mapped all the details here. You can notice I have added the date of the order, the product name, the product price, the currency, the customer name, and again I have added both the first name as well as the last name along with the space, the customer name, customer email, and even the address. Okay, and now I will be clicking on this button save and send test request in front of you and will wait for the response to be received here. Okay, and if that response is positive, that means a document has been created successfully into my specified location. Okay, so here you can notice the response is received, and that is also a positive response. Going back to my same Google Drive folder, that is order data of customers, and here you can notice one document has been created in this folder automatically. The name of that document is order details for, and here we have the email address of the customer. Okay, and we do have all the details have been updated here automatically. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our Google Docs and Pabbly Connect is also working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, what will happen once this automation is ready in Pabbly Connect? What will happen every time a new order is placed by customer into your WooCommerce store, the order details firstly will be added into your Google Sheets, and for that new order a new document will be created automatically into the Google Docs, into the specified folder, specified location, and in that new document the order details of that customer will be added automatically. Okay, so this is how you can automate this process by simply setting up an automation inside Pabbly Connect for once. Okay, after that you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this 3-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this link into my description box. You just need to click on that link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and after that you will be able to access this 3-step automation inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.